Well, it's time of year again. So, obviously, happy birthday. Hope you're doing well in school. Getting to be a big girl now. And I know I'm not going to be around again. And the last I heard, as bad as this is going to sound to the rest of the world, you apparently think I'm dead. But I can assure you that obviously that's not the case. I'm very much alive. Otherwise, I wouldn't be making this. And that's cool, so I obviously came back from the grave. Spooky. But no. As much as I can be odd at times, I'm not levels of odd that allow me to come back from the ether and give you a yearly message. Pretty sure that's outside of my bounds of capabilities. But, alas. Enough of that aside, though. Like I said, happy birthday. Hope you're doing well at school, and I hope you're getting on with your brother. I'm guessing that now that you two are getting to be on the older side and both going to be in high school, I can only imagine the kinds of sibling rivalries that you two must have. But maybe, just maybe, you two are getting along and you look after each other. Which I hope so. Being the bigger sibling, you should look after him. I mean, if he's listening, that doesn't mean that he can scapegoat and not look after you too. You got to look out for each other. After all, the world's hard enough on its own. You got to have each other to look out for. But since you're in high school now and you're getting to about the sort of age that I think they teach you this sort of stuff, something useful for you to always remember is that the total energy in an isolated system, which through energy and matter through the system boundary are not possible, is constant. Energy can be transformed from one form to another, but can be neither created nor destroyed. Such is the first law of thermodynamics, conservation of energy. If you can remember that, then you might be able to get some brownie points with your science teacher. On the other hand, if you have already learnt that, and I'm a bit out of touch with that, which honestly I might be, it's been quite a long time since I was in high school, and I don't even remember what the hell it was that they taught me at first. And I'm pretty certain it definitely wasn't physics, and if they did teach the law of energy conservation, it definitely wasn't termed as being the first law of thermodynamics, at least not at first. But, say la vie. Aside from that, I don't really have a great deal to say. These videos get progressively harder every year I have to make them. But, maybe one day, when you're old enough, these will serve as a reminder that I'm still around, and you're more than welcome to come and find me. Just don't do anything that will rub your granddad up the wrong tree, because I don't know if he's still like this now, but when I was younger, he was both strict and not at the same time. It was very weird. And I'm not going to say anything negative, but me and your granddad, we have our problems. And a lot of them. Which is why I keep this, over the last years, I've kept this out of these. Because these are not problems for you to worry about. These are things for maybe me and him to hash out one day. But more than likely, probably not. There's a good chance that we're just never gonna get along. And honestly, I'm okay with that. No, not everyone gets on with their parents. And I haven't been around for a long time, so even if you do work out who I am to you, then it's okay to be angry at me. That's fine. I have my own reasons for having done this and not been there. And while a lot of people won't understand them, they are valid reasons and they're not selfish. The way I see it, this is probably the better for you. Having me around would probably complicate your life. I'm not exactly the best suited to be a parent, to be honest. But I am. As much as sometimes I do wonder exactly what the fuck was going through my brain when I decided that having kids was a good idea. Because older me definitely looks down on younger me and goes, bad idea. But at the same time, I also wouldn't undo it. Ever. You two are the most precious thing in the world to me, and I know, again, actions speak louder than words, and I haven't been around, so you'd be forgiven for thinking that I'm lying on that, but I'm not. You two are the most precious thing in the world to me, and always remember that. And, short of a freaking asteroid falling out of the sky and landing directly on top of me, I'm gonna be around for a bit. It's a fairly well-known fact against anyone that knows me that I'm kind of a tough son of a bitch. I can take some hit. I can take some real shit. And I know I might be smiling and laughing unlike previous videos, but it's because I'm trying to remain hopeful that as you get older, maybe, just maybe one day you'll come looking for me. And these videos will serve as a reminder that I never forgot you. Ever. You're always in my heart. So, again, happy birthday, and have a good one. Bye.